What's up, everyone? Today's day 14 of phase 3 of the Live Hard program. I'm currently at work. It's about 9:45 p.m. I work nights 4:30 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. I woke up this morning after working last night at noon. I got my first 45-minute workout done, which was my outdoor ruck with 45 pounds. I went right under 2.5 miles. It felt good, but it was very humid because it stormed this morning, but got it done. I was drenched sweaty when I was done. Got back. As you can tell, I'm in a different location. My last two videos have not uploaded. They're still uploading for some reason. I haven't had very good service. Even when I connected to the Wi-Fi at that hotel I was at, which you didn't know about because it hasn't uploaded yet. I rented a hotel room for a week, and it was too disgusting to stay any longer than one day. So I got a hold of this guy who rents campers, and I have my own little area now. I'm currently at my job site in the oil field, so I can walk outside and I'm at work, or I can come in and get food whenever I need to. Kind of limited on what I have available to use to work out. So after I did my outdoor ruck, I kind of just ate and then took a nap for a little bit, maybe 30 minutes. And then by then it was time to get up again and do my other workout, which was a bunch of push-ups and different ab exercises. It said I burned 500 calories in the 45 minutes or so. So that was pretty good for not having any equipment. I was sweaty after that too. I felt good after a good pump, and felt good to be out of that situation I was in with the hotel. And then obviously I've been making videos about my truck having issues. I figured out what was wrong with it. It needs a transfer case, which is the part of the transmission that connects the rear drive shaft to the front to make it four-wheel drive. Something's broke off inside of it. It's rattling around, but it's still functioning. So I didn't want to be having to drive 45 minutes to and from work and potentially break down and miss work or have to make an excuse of being late. And I don't have to worry about that anymore. I found the part that I need. They're normally $1,500 to $3,000 for a new one at O'Reilly's or wherever, but I found one on the Facebook Marketplace where I like to find everything, and I'll be getting that in the next few days. And it's only about 30 miles from here, so that works out perfectly. And it's basically a like new part. There's a lot of parts for the kind of truck I have that are cheap, and people are parting those trucks out all the time. It's just like a 2004 Chevy truck, but I'm able to fix it whenever I get the part, so I don't have to pay anybody. That goes for anything on the truck as it goes and breaks down. I've been slowly replacing basically everything, so it'd be nice to get a like new part to put back onto it and mark that off the list of things that are taken care of. So it'll be running pretty good soon, but for now I can drive it around this area. I'll likely be able to drive it to get the part. It's honestly been making that rattling noise for, I don't even know. I've driven it 6.5 hours to and from West Texas and home with it making that noise. So it did seem like it's getting worse, and I just kind of felt more worried about it now that I know exactly what it is. It's more severe, I guess, than what I was expecting, but doesn't matter. I'll get it taken care of. And that kind of just goes along with what I was saying about how things aren't always going to go your way. You just have to accept it. The only thing that I'm bothered with is that gross place that I stayed for one night. I paid a week for it, but they supposedly have a no refund policy, even though I'm not there for 6 of the days I paid for it. But I'll find out tomorrow if they're gonna give me a refund or not. But like I said, I can't control that. If they decide not to, maybe I can, I don't know, file a claim or something about it. But either way, it was like $480 for the week. That's how ghetto it was. It was that cheap. But that's not gonna affect me if they decide to keep it. I'll just like leave a bad review we can all leave a bad review. Actually, if you're watching this video, it's the Baymont Inn, and it's in Ardmore, Oklahoma. It's probably the only one in Ardmore, so it wouldn't be hard to find. If I had the address, I would tell you what it was right now, but you should be able to find it. If you feel inclined to leave a review, the bugs, the just disgustingness of the room itself, there was hair everywhere. That was definitely not mine because I don't have long brown hair. Just the bed, I was concerned to even get in the bed and lay down. That's how gross the whole room was. And yeah, so if they do not refund me, I will let you know tomorrow, and you can check out the video if you're following along, or if you see this in the video in the future, leave your own bad review, because that place was terrible. Nobody should stay there. It should be like burned down, not by anybody. It should be demolished. I'll say that, demolished and rebuilt before anybody stays in it again. Not saying for somebody to go do that at all. People, whenever you do wrong to people, it always comes back to you. So if they want to keep the money, whatever. Karma comes around, and it doesn't play favorites, or it's not biased. So I know whenever I have issues with something, or I do somebody wrong, that whether it's like with just being mean to them and making them feel off because of what I said or did, I know it comes back to me and affects me in certain ways. We all pay back the things that we do to people. We get done to us in different ways. If you really look at things and think about how you've been affected by after you did something that you know was wrong, that was your karma, and that's a real thing, whether you believe in it or not. I fully believe in it. So we just have to, focus on treating people the way we want to be treated, and following through with what we say we're going to do, and setting a good example. Because the same way that bad things happen to you when you do others wrong, good things also come to you as you do good things for other people. And that could be, training or motivating them or inspiring them to become better. You get the blessings and reap the rewards whenever you do those things. So it works both ways. Everything's been going good as far as the program and accomplishing each task daily. I think in my last two videos, I mistook the days. I think I called yesterday day 14. I know I did on my story on Instagram. If you want to follow me, it's Hibbs940, Hibbs 940. I usually post my workout or what I'm doing at work, not like a full vlog or just something. It's usually just a picture, but yeah, follow along on there, and I'll be done with this phase in about a little over 2 weeks. Looking forward to completing the year-long program and showing the results from start to finish. But other than that, I'm in a lot better mood now that I'm not having to drive to West Texas, and now that I got this camper to stay in at this job site. So I'm here, and I expect to be here at least, like I said, a month. So plus I'm only little over an hour from my house, so I can drive back and forth as soon as I fix my issues on my truck. So this is what I've been looking forward to, and the reason it came to me in the way that it did was because I kept doing the things that I was supposed to be doing, even though I was disappointed and not happy doing what I was doing, where I was doing it at. So I'm reaping the reward of sticking to the things that I know I was supposed to be doing. And that's how it's happened time and time again, as far as different jobs coming available and different positions and stuff like that, where since I work as a contractor, I go from job to job, different companies to different companies. This is the main company that I started with originally, and the one that I've worked for the most. It had just been slow throughout this whole year. That's why I was in West Texas since January. I just had to go there because there was no work here. And now we're getting work here. So they called me, and that's the blessing I get because I've been loyal to them. I've always done a good job. They want me on the job, and they know that things are going to get taken care of. Right now we're opening up 2 wells, which are already flowing now, so that's why I'm able to take this time to make a video, basically writing down numbers on a report hourly and maintaining the flow and everything's separating the oil and the gas and the water going to the proper tanks, and the gas going down the pipeline. Just what I do. So other than that, that's all I got for today. I still need to read to finish my day off. Oh, today I talked to this stranger. The stranger I talked to, his name was Greg. I was able to bring up the program 75 Hard and Live Hard to him. Basically asked if he knew who Andy was, and whenever he said he did, I said I was on his podcast, and I showed him the program. So I don't know if necessarily he's going to want to do it. He's like 10 years older than me, but he's into gaining and losing weight, so he knows what it takes. But yeah, that's been my goal since the phase started, was to promote the program as much as I can. And if you are new to this and you're just watching me talk, we're almost 12 minutes in. If you're still watching, you can learn all about the 75 Hard and Live Hard program on episode 208 on the Real AF feed with Andy Frisella. You can also listen to the episode of 75 Hard versus me and Carly Thackeray. It's episode 665. It'll be in the link in the description box. And if you feel like you want to support me and what I'm doing with this, and if I motivate you to do things of your own or be a better parent or father or person in general, you can use my link to First Form and buy the best quality supplements on the market, and that supports me because I get commission off of it. So which basically just pays for more supplements for me. But other than that, I'm not charging you anything for this or trying to sell you anything on like some of these people that, anyways, I'm not doing that right now. Possibly in the future, whenever I feel like I have more qualifications to offer that, as far as maybe personal trainer certifications and stuff like that, I'll think about it. But eventually, yes, I would like to get out of the oil field, but it's not going to be scamming people to get out of the oil field, because like I said, it all comes back to get you. So you just gotta stay true to yourself, have standards and draw a line that you're standing on, and you don't move for anything. And that's how I like to live. But anyways, that's all I got for today. I'll be back tomorrow for day 15. Peace.